Good morning, everybody. 10 o'clock Moscow time, and that means that we start our webinar, the webinar of the Russian Scholarship Project. So first of all, I would like to welcome you all participants of the Russian Scholarship Project, and I can see from my screen that we have today more than 100 participants planning, hopefully, to take part in the Russian Scholarship Project, Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Elena Boyarskaya, and I represent the project office of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. A few words about the practicalities about today's webinar. So first of all, it will take approximately 1 hour plus. And the program of the webinar includes a couple of presentations, starting with mine. I will give an overview of what the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project is like, the organizers, organizing universities, stages, preparation, and all other practicalities. Then I will give the floor to two guest speakers representing two of the best Russian universities. The first speaker represents the People's Friendship University of Russia, Ekaterina Martina, and the other speaker represents Sechenov First Moscow State Medical University, and we welcome Konstantin Voronov. And for your information, my colleagues from the project office are with us. If you have any questions during the meeting, you can always forward this question to the meeting chat. And my colleagues from the project office of the Open Doors Scholarship Project will try and answer as many questions as they can during the webinar. And after the end of the webinar, you can always send your question to the support section and to the email address that I will show you at the end of my presentation. So having said that, and without any further ado, I'm passing over to my presentation, and now I'm going to share my screen with you, and hopefully you will tell me if you can see my presentation. Share, hopefully yes. So is everything okay with the slideshow? Hopefully yes. All right, so the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project 2024, organized by the Association of Global Universities. So in this slide, you have an outline of my presentation. And as I said in the short welcome note, I will focus on a brief history of the Russian Scholarship Project, comment on the tracks and subject areas, the structure of the portfolio, entrance tests, stages, and of course, important dates and preparation materials. So the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project has been has been held for 7 years already, and it has been organized in collaboration with the Russian government, the government of the Russian Federation, the Ministry of Higher Education and Science of the Russian Federation, Россотрудничество, and the Association of Global Universities. And during these 7 years, hundreds and thousands of international students have taken part in this intellectual challenge competition, and thousands of international students have used the opportunity to study tuition-free in Russia. So why the Open Doors intellectual challenge? Because it's very convenient for all participants. There's no participation fee, and there are no limits as to what country you represent, what country you come from. Participants from different parts of the world, virtually all parts of the world, have the right to take part in this competition and are eligible to study tuition-free in Russia. Then, of course, all stages of the Open Doors project are held online. So, which means in practice that all you have to do is to ensure a stable internet connection, and that's it. And of course, selecting universities and selecting degree programs, surfing the websites, selecting of the Olympiad, and checking universities' websites and degree programs. Everything can be done through a one-stop shop system, which is also good. So winners of the Open Doors competition have the right to tuition-free education in the degree program of their choice. And for your info, probably you have already read about it on the website of the Open Doors competition, that all degree programs are run in 2 languages, either in English or in Russian. And English and Russian are the working languages of the Open Doors competition. So all stages, all interviews, everything is either in English or in Russian. If you feel that your proficiencies, Russian language proficiency skills are insufficient to enroll in a degree program and to study in Russia, then winners of the Open Doors have the right to have a year of complementary Russian language training if needed, also without paying anything. So it's a tuition-free 1 full year of complementary Russian language studies. And of course, winners of the Open Doors Olympiad, Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project will definitely enjoy student life experience and will enjoy the vibrant campus environment, because campuses of Russian universities, or most campuses, are brand new, very comfortable for living, and are buzzing virtually with life. So a few words about the terminology of Open Doors. We use the term tracks, and we have 4 tracks: bachelor's, master's, doctoral, and postdoctoral. And today we have master's and doctoral prospective students. We use the term subject areas, and you see the definition. What we understand by subject area is that it is an umbrella term uniting a set of degree programs having the same fundamental or theoretical basis. Then winners. It's a traditional question. Whom do we consider to be a winner or winners, and whom do we consider to be runners-up? Winners are those who scored the most as a sum, as an aggregate of all stages, and they have the right to study tuition-free in Russia in one of the best Russian universities. And runners-up are those who also scored high, but not the highest. And ultimately, they have the same rights as that of the winner, but provided there are open vacancies available after the winners have confirmed their eligibility. So formal requirements when it comes to participating in one of the 4 tracks. There's only one formal requirement, and it is a degree of education of the necessary level, obtained no later than the summer of 2024. And for master's track, it's a degree of higher education, at least that of a bachelor. And for doctoral track or PhD track, it's the same. These are synonymous terms. A degree of higher education, at least that of a master or a specialist in some countries. So the Open Doors subject areas. This year, we offer 14 subject areas, ranging from business and management, biology and biotechnology, engineering and technology, clinical medicine, computer science, linguistics, modern languages that I represent, earth and environmental sciences, economics, econometrics, chemistry, material sciences, applied mathematics, artificial intelligence, education and psychology, and whatnot. And I would like just to draw your attention to the fact that these are also umbrella subject areas with lots of degree programs under them. And there's one important note. One can select several subject areas when applying for participation in the Russian Scholarship Project. For instance, you can choose biology and biotechnology, and also clinical medicine and public health. However, if you become a winner, if you have won the Open Doors competition, then you will need to choose only one of the programs when submitting documents for admission to the university of your choice. There are several stages of the Open Doors International Olympiad, and since today we are holding our webinar for prospective participants of the masters and doctoral, tracks, so I will comment on these 2 tracks. So for the master's track, the first stage is a portfolio competition, and the second stage is an intellectual challenge, which is an online test. And for the doctoral track or postdoctoral, postgraduate track in some systems of education, the first stage is absolutely the same. It's a portfolio competition. The second stage is an online test, and the third stage is an interview with your potential research supervisors and or doctoral track managers. So going back to stage number 1 of our competition, portfolio. So the structure of the portfolio is very simple, very easy to remember. Certificate of education that I've just commented on, a letter of motivation, and the achievement or achievements section. Usually we have questions from our participants about the structure of the letter of motivation. There's no fixed structure. There are no limits when it comes to the number of words that you can use when formulating your rationale, your reasoning, your reasons for your decision to take part in the open doors competition and to come and study in one of Russian universities. So ultimately, you have to explain why you participate and why you would like to study in Russia. This section of achievements is very, very, very important. And the guiding principle is also very easy to remember. The more, the better. So the more achievements you include in this section, the higher the chance of getting a higher score for your portfolio. There's also an entrance test, as you may have read in the rules of participation published on the website of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. And the entrance test is easy to do. The structure comprises 45 problems, and participants are given 60 minutes, 1 hour to complete the test. And everybody has 3 attempts to pass the entrance test. Important dates to remember: portfolio submission deadline is coming, time is flying, November the 20th, 2024, and the results of the first stage will be announced on the 2nd of December, 2024. And usually we ask how we announce the results of the stages and the results of the competition. It's done through your public accounts, through your personal accounts on the website of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. So the second stage, problem-solving challenge, or as I said, it is an online test. So this stage is the same for the master's track and for the doctoral or PhD track. And this test, as I said, is organized online, is held online in a proctored format, which means that you will have to register additionally to upload additional documents for your identification during the test. And you will also have to select a suitable time slot for your test during one of the days that you can see on the screen, December the 5th to December the 7th. These are the official dates, the main dates of testing of the second stage of the Open Doors project. There's only one date when you can take this test, but things happen, and you have an option of a reserve date. But please note that you should reserve these dates if something unexpected has happened with very much prior notice. So the announcement of the results of the second stage is on January the 17th for the bachelor's and master's track, and also you will learn which of you are invited to take part in stage 3 of our competition. And also for your info, the schedule of all stages of the competition is available on the website of the Russian Scholarship Project, and you can see the web address. So if you click, you will have all the info pertaining to the schedule, the stages, the rules of participation, and in general, please use this helpful resource of information for you and for communicating with the project office whenever you feel like you have a question or whenever you feel you need some clarification. Stage 3, a very important stage for the doctoral track or PhD track. The third stage is that of interviews with your potential research supervisors. And the aim of the interview is, of course, to assess your ability to do research in your chosen field, but that also should correspond to the research interests of one of research supervisors. Each participant has up to 3 interviews with potential research supervisors and up to 3 interviews with postgraduate or doctoral track managers. The duration of each interview is half an hour, 30 minutes, and of course, the list of research supervisors will be available in November 2024. And again, the registration for the interviews and the schedule of the interviews will be available in your personal accounts on the websites of the Russian Scholarship Project. And important dates to remember: January 2024, registration for the third stage, and the day of the interviews, the main date of the interviews is January 29th. And the most important dates of all, of course, February 21st, when the winners of the Open Doors competition will be announced. So how to prepare? So this is a very important part because preparation has already started. And again, I would like to take this opportunity and refer you to the website of the Open Doors competition, where you will find a lot of useful information pertaining to the schedule, the rules of participation, and also in the support section and in the subject section, you will find preparation materials. Which are of 2 types. The first one is the section devoted to syllabi or programs, each of which has content, description, major topics, and subtopics, theoretical materials, references, reading lists in 2 languages, in English and in Russian, and online courses also in English and in Russian. And please pay attention to this section because the description of the content, the topics, subtopics, terminology, and other useful materials can be found in this section of the website. And of course, demo tests, which are sample tests compiled, designed for your convenience to give you the idea of what a test will be like during the second, an online test will be like. And problems in your tests are graded. They are of 3 levels of difficulty: entry level, intermediate, and advanced. And for each task, you will be awarded a certain number of points. And it's only logical that for solving an entry-level task, you will get a lower number of points, while advanced level tasks are awarded the highest, the biggest number of points. And please note that when giving your answers to an advanced level problem, you should explain your reasoning, your decision making, and not just give an answer. For instance, just, a figure or a term or whatever field you specialize in. And then all the scores awarded are summed up, and each participant is given the aggregate sum for all stages. And on the basis of these scores, ranking lists of participants are formed. The winners of the Open Doors competition are those who ranked the highest, and runners-up are those who ranked high, but not as high as the winners. So again, I'm probably repeating this info, but the results of the competition will be published in your personal account on the website of the Open Doors competition. And this is a very, very important web address: opendoors@globalunit.ru. This is the web address of email address of the project office of the Open Doors competition. And whenever you have a question, as I said, or whenever you have you need some clarification or assistance, please write your requests, your questions, and forward them to this email address to the project office. And I'm sure colleagues from my project office will take your questions and answer and try and help you in the best possible way. So having said that, I'm done with my presentation, and I will give the floor to one of the representatives of the leading universities. And I will be taking questions from the meeting chat, and I can see that my colleagues from the project office have answered some of them. So we will organize our work in the following format. After our guest speakers have given their presentations, they will stay with us and take your questions. If you're planning to enroll in one of the degree programs in one of the two universities that we are meeting with today. And I will be taking questions during the breaks between the two presentations. So having said that, it's my pleasure and privilege to give the floor to Ekaterina Martina, representing People's Friendship University of Russia. Ekaterina, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Yes, please. Thank you. Can you see my presentation?
Yes, yeah, perfectly. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if you can see me, but anyway, I will begin.
Yeah, we can see both you and your
Okay,
presentation.
great.
Nice to meet you, Ekaterina.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for your invitation. I'm very glad to be here. I'm very happy to be here to see you, to meet you, and to answer all your questions. So, my name is Ekaterina. I am the representative of People's Friendship University of Russia, named after Patricia Lumumba. Our university, 1 second. Can you see the second slide?
Yes.
I hope you can. Thank you. Our university was founded in 1960 and is considered the most international university in our country, one of the most international universities in our country. Our mission is uniting people of different cultures by knowledge, and RUDN University creates leaders to make the world better. Our university is located in Moscow, the capital of Russian Federation. Today, the university brings together students from more than 162 countries. The number of RUDN University alumni increases by 5,000–6,000 year by year, and our graduates work in almost all countries. More than 32,000 students and 200,000 graduates. RUDN University offers any specialization, technical, scientific, medical, humanitarian. On this slide, you can see all our institutes, faculties, Academy of Engineering, High School of Management. We have Institute of Medicine, Law Institute, Agrarian and Technological Institute, also Faculty of Philology, Faculty of Humanities, Faculty of Artificial Intelligence, and so on. You can see all information about us on our slide, on this slide. This is the most popular fields of study among international applicants last year in 2023. As you can see, international relations, management, general medicine, oil and gas, construction, journalism, and so on. So you have an opportunity to obtain degree in translation, regardless of the field of study, 12 languages, and 72 programs in foreign languages, English, French, Spanish, Chinese. And we have the program, you can RUDN Digital Preparatory Faculty. So there you can learn Russian language online. It's our own educational platform, interactive study packs, individual learning track, Tutors support in different languages, various programs and modules, one free lesson. So again, if you're planning to receive a high quality, high education in Russian, but you don't speak Russian sufficient enough, we suggest you that kind of opportunity. So this is the information about our research and academic centers. We have 11 research institutes. And if you, I think that my colleagues from the association, I can send you this presentation if you ask. I will show our contacts in the end, so, or my colleagues will send you this presentation. So anyway, and about our campus, so it's a city in the city. There are 20 teaching blocks, 14 student hostels, over 9,000 bed spaces. More than 8,000 students and PhD candidates live in comfortable rooms or apartments with every convenience: bathroom, equipped kitchen, internet connection, satellite TV. There is a laundry in ironing table, as also study hall in every building. Fire protection and 24 hours video monitoring systems ensure safety of the territory. And also you can we can give you an opportunity to take 12 kinds of sport. We have arena football, swimming, table tennis, volleyball, and so on. And of course, 10 opportunities for you at RUDN University. Choose a profession you are dreaming about, learn a few foreign languages, find friends from all over the world, more than 162 countries, became a part of a large family, and became a leader. And this is our positions in rankings, QS ranking, and as I remember, I received several questions about this is the pictures of our students, of our sportsmen, and of our university. And I've got several questions about scholarship, about stipend. So we have the competition, RUDN Brilliant Students. So if you become a winner or prize winner of Open Doors Olympiad, if you become a student of our university, you can take part in our competition for the Brilliant Students. And if you win this competition, so every month you can get 25,000 rubles, everyone, during one semester. After one semester, there will be another competition. And if you win this competition again, so you will get again 25,000 rubles every month during the second semester. So this is the opportunity for winners and prize winners of Open Doors Olympiad, prize winners and winners, if you become students of our university. So I will show you our contacts. So if you from Asia region, so you can contact with Office for Asian countries, or if you're from Middle East, you can write a letter to Office for Middle East and North African countries. So if you PhD candidate and if you have questions, so you can write a letter to Admission to Postgraduate Programs Department, PhD at RUDN.ru. So, and I have another presentation for one slide. I would like to show you our programs. You can see this, right? Master programs. I hope that you can see it. I'm sorry. So this is our master degree program in English language. Mechanical engineering, power engineering, civil engineering, and so on. So you can see all the information here on the slide. You saw our information about our email and WhatsApp. So if you have questions, you can write a letter for us, and we will send you our presentation, the first presentation and the second presentation, and all detailed information that you want to know. So I think I finished with my presentations. So, and I'm ready to answer all your questions. So please.
Thank you very much, Ekaterina. So we got a very clear idea of what the university, your university offers, a wide range of opportunities that you offer to all international students. And of course, you are world famous. And I would like to take some of the questions that we have hundreds and hundreds of questions, and I can see from the meeting chat that my colleagues from the project office have answered quite a few of them. I will take some. And also, Ekaterina, could you check? There are some questions in the meeting chat which are about opportunities that your university offers. So if you go up the meeting chat, you will see there are some questions to you. And I will have some questions. I will answer some questions about the scholarship, what it covers, and also preparation materials, because I can see that there are quite a lot of questions pertaining to where to find this information and whether participants should actually revise all the topics mentioned in the programs or in syllabuses. The grant, the scholarship that you receive from the Russian government covers all academic expenses. That means your education, your studies in one of the best Russian universities. Plus, the winners also have a tuition-free complimentary year, as I said in my presentation, for perfecting, if needed, your Russian language proficiency skills. Usually, accommodation is provided by universities, and on top of the scholarship, universities pay a monthly allowance. We cannot tell you now how much this monthly allowance is, because it depends on a university. And of course, I strongly recommend you to surf the internet and find the websites of the university where the degree program you're planning to enroll to is. Because most university websites are in several languages, and if you check the website of the People's Friendship University of Russia, if I'm not mistaken, Ekaterina, it's in 5 or even in 6 languages, the website of your university. So no problem, whatever language you speak, no problem. I'm sure you will find the one language that will be comfortable for you. And of course, you can check the sections of the websites and the degree programs which are offered. And I would like to show you, to share the screen, and if everything is okay, I will show you once again the websites of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. I will share my screen, and hopefully you can see now. So this is how it looks. And here you have lots of sections. So this is, you can see that the website is in English and in Russian. And you can see lots of sections over here about the website, news and rules of participation, very detailed description of what you should do when preparing for each stage. Then, of course, you have universities, and this is a very important section of the website where you can see all the universities with links to their websites. And as I said, they are in several languages, very easy to use and very comfortable to use this website. And we have the schedule, for instance. with all important dates. And I could see in the meeting chat, there was a question, what should I do next after completing the first stage? You proceed to the second stage, following the schedule of the competition, which you can find again in this section of the website. And look, you have subjects here, and you have all these 14 subject areas that I was telling you about in my presentation. And you can find, for instance, if we go to, say, economics and econometrics, you can find sample tests here, demo version. You download it, and then you have syllabuses or programs of this or that subject area. And of course, it's advisable, I would say, to revise all the material given in the syllabuses of the subject area you are planning to apply. But of course, I understand that time is running fast and you may not have enough time to prepare, but hopefully you have. So don't miss the opportunity of checking the description of the requirements, ultimately, the syllabuses of the subject area, and please do the sample test prepared by the universities offering these programs. And you can see there are lots of degree programs here. And please note that there is a support section over here. And you can always, I understand that we have lots of questions now. And if you have not received the answer to your question, please forward your question to the project office and you will get the answer and clarification. There was a question concerning philology. Please check linguistics and modern languages, and you will see lots of degree programs. Actually, linguistics and philology are related fields. They are not exactly the same, but they are related, and you can enroll in one of the degree programs offered under linguistics and modern languages. And having said that, I would like to, excuse me, Ekaterina, would you like to answer questions to your university, before we give the floor to our next guest speaker?
I have already answered several questions in the chat, so and
Yeah,
I
maybe
continue to do it.
you do it, you know, now, today, for other participants who have not been following the chat.
So for example, I see one of the questions, is there water or civil engineering at RUDN University? Yes, RUDN University provide this master degree program even in English language. So another question about mechanical engineering is in the RUDN University. Yes, RUDN University provide this a program. So anyway, I will is biotechnology program in RUDN University, biology program, but only in Russian language. So RUDN University doesn't provide this program in English language, only in Russian language. So before, if you choose this program, biology, you will have to learn Russian language for 1 year at preparatory faculty in our university. It's possible, but only if you learn Russian language.
Okay.
So, and I think that's all.
That's all.
So
Yeah, thank
the
you.
water or civil, one more, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's
The
another
water
one.
or
Yes.
civil engineering in PhD in English language in Russian. So yes, we have PhD program, but in Russian language.
But in Russian. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, and that's
But
all I think.
in case we have more questions to you, Ekaterina, could you stay with us a bit
Of
longer till
course.
the
I
end of
will
the meeting?
stay
Okay,
and I
thank
will
you. In
answer.
case there are, in case there are more questions to your university. Okay, thank you very much, Ekaterina. So I would
Thank
like to
you.
give the floor to our next guest speaker, Konstantin Voronov, representing Sechenov First Moscow State Medical University. Konstantin, welcome.
Hello, participants.
Yeah, we can hear you well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes. My name is
Yeah.
Konstantin Voronin. I represent the organizing committee of Sechenov University of Open Doors project. Let me firstly try to share my presentation. Wait a second, please. Okay.
Yeah, we can see. Yeah.
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 Okay. Is it if it is
Yeah, full screen. Yeah,
available
thank
to
you.
see? Okay. So let's start with a brief journey into the history of our university. Sechenov University. Sechenov University is the successor of the medical faculty of the Imperial Moscow University, established in 1755. So for many years, our university has been a leader in medical education in Russia and in the whole world, in medical education and science. So one of the main goals of our university today is to ensure the global competitiveness of Russian education, fundamental and applied research, and development in the field of biomedicine, clinical and fundamental medicine, and entrepreneurial potential in the medical field. To achieve this, we are developing a multidisciplinary model of education in advanced research areas: artificial intelligence, modeling of living systems, innovative pharmaceuticals, genetic researches, and health care engineering. Here are some information about our university. More than 600 doctors of science and more than 1,000 PhDs, more than 20 clinics, 25 research and educational centers, and more than 30 scientific laboratories inside of Sechenov University. Also, here are more than 5,000 international students from more than 100 countries study at Sechenov University. Also, here are several key projects of our university. Biomedicine Science and Technology Park, a place for creating medical innovations. Advanced Engineering School Intelligent Theranostic Systems aimed to create a Russian technological standard for medical equipment. And world-class research center, digital biodesign and personalized healthcare, which develops technologies for creating a cloud digital biomedical ecosystem. A part of the state program priority 2030, since previous year, Sechenov University has developed a new concept of medical education. The programs based on its so-called educational core. There are 3 types of activities in it: project activity, innovation, and research activities. Education of biomedicine at Sechenov University is based on the development of hard and soft skills of the our future specialists. Sechenov University is the leader among medical universities in Russia in terms of number of international students. Every year, more than 5,000 students from more than 100 countries study a specialty, a residency, postgraduate, master's, and professional development programs. Now let's talk about studying in master's programs. There are 17 unique programs within 3 areas: biomedicine, social mission, and management. Today, there are more than 20,000 students from all over the world study in master programs at Sechenov University, based on more than 120 departments and more than 30 scientific laboratories. There are programs both in Russian and English language. We provide high-quality training and development of practical skills in medical and related fields. We provide an opportunity to expand knowledge in narrow areas, or not only in medicine, but also economics, management, linguistics, and many others. We are forming a cluster of medical sciences, practice, and technology for academic development and participation in scientific research. We help to expand your career in healthcare, business, and science. we organize modern scientific and educational spaces for a training of your practical skills and building an individual professional tracks. Let's look closely to our master's programs, which you can study both in English and Russian. Firstly, biology master's program. There are 2 tracks, innovative drugs and synthetic biology and biodesign. A key section of this program are molecular biology, genetic engineering, molecular principles of pharmacology, biosafety, and so on. Another one is biotechnology master's program. There are 3 tracks: pharmaceutical ecology, medical biotechnology, and immunobiological products development. You will study liposomal technologies, biotechnology of probiotics and biopolymers for medicine, immunobiotechnology, and other disciplines. There is also public health master's program, 3 tracks in it: business administration in medicine, salutogenic design, and epidemiology. You will study public health fundamentals, biostatistics, epidemiology, management, and so on. Let's move on to our PhD programs. They are based on clinical research facilities and biomedicine science and technology park institutes. For instance, Institute of Molecular Medicine or Institute of Personalized Oncology, and others you can see on the screen. Our postgraduate students work with leading experts in their fields in more than 20 university clinics. So there are 33 tracks of clinical postgraduate programs: surgery, dentistry, cardiology, and so on. You can see all of them on the screen. And also there are postgraduate programs of fundamental medicine and biological sciences. We are also going to involve foreign students to participate in research projects within the postdoc tracks. The following project areas are currently available: biology, high-tech biology and economics, biology and biotechnology, surgery, and others. There is an adaptation program for our international students. You can start studying at a so-called preparatory department, then take part in numerous additional programs, for example, Russian language additional program, being a student. There are also a lot of students' activities and communities in our university. A volunteer project body is a project which helps foreign students to adapt to life in Moscow. There are more than 100 international students of our university as volunteers in this project. If you become our student, you will face a joyful student life. Numerous student clubs and fraternities and projects are available for our students. You can be not only a participant, but also a creator of your own project and make your own contribution to the development of cultural communication at Sechenov University. I see a lot of questions, so if we will not tell everything you are interested in right now, you can contact us. Our contact data now at the screen. So please contact us and become a part of Sechenov University. Your future is in life sciences. So
thank you very much, Konstantin. So I will take a couple of questions and explain 1 or 2 points, and then you can serve the meeting chat and maybe take all the questions related to your university, because there are quite a few questions to Sechenov. Okay, so there was a question about the structure of the letter of motivation. As I said in my presentation, which will be available together with the recording of today's webinar on the websites of the global of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. So you will find all the presentations and the recording of this webinar in the section about on the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project websites. So that was the question to the answer to the question, where can we find presentations and where can we find information about these two universities that we have been speaking about today. Then second question it was about the structure of the letter of motivation. As I said in my presentation, there's no structure as such. It's a traditional letter of motivation in which you will have to introduce yourself and explain the rationale, explain why you decided to study in Russia, to take part in the Russian Open Doors competition, and what field you would like to specialize in. And I could see from the meeting chat that my colleagues from the project office already advised you to include one particular section in your letter of motivation. If you apply, for instance, for a doctoral track, explain what area of science you specialize in, probably your research plan, and what you would like to do research into when studying in Russia, after your enrollment in a doctoral studies program in Russia. So as such, there's no formal structure of the letter of motivation. But of course, the more you explain about yourself, the more you describe, the more research interest you describe, the better. Okay, thank you, Konstantin. Could you take some of the questions referred to
Yes,
your
of course,
university?
I'm trying to follow up with this
Yeah, you're trying
stream of
to follow up.
questions.
Okay, yes.
Okay, there is a question about residency program. Of course, there are a lot of residency program in our university, but unfortunately for now, they are not a part of this scholarship program. So perhaps later. Here is some questions about if some participants have started their education in Uzbekistan, if they can continue it in our university or not. Yes, you can continue your education in master program in public health. So something about engineering programs. Yes, there are several engineering programs, master programs, but they are a part of another profile, not biology and not a clinical programs. Yes, so what can I also tell you?
There's a question, is there a program in psychology?
Yes, of course, there are some yes, there are some programs of psychology.
Yeah, and biotechnology. There's another question.
Also, I should mention that our psychology program that is available for international students now are not a clinical psychology. Yes, it is a common psychology. And I see about biotechnology. Biotechnology program is totally available for our international students and via this scholarship program. So you're welcome.
There's a question about zoology,
So
master's track.
unfortunately, okay, there is no zoology program in our university for now, but perhaps later.
Maybe later. Yeah. More questions. I'm checking. Is there any program in computer science? But again, I would like to advise our participants to check the website of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, because you will find all the info pertaining to the degree programs offered by universities on the website. Business and management. There was a question about business and management. I mean, and public health.
Yes, in the public health, there is a special track, business administration in medicine.
Yeah, very good. Yes, and then medical radiology, imaging, X-ray, computer tomography, MRI.
you can face such such disciplines in post PhD programs.
Or in the PhD programs. All right. Yes. And you provide accommodation for students, for international students.
International students, yes, it is on us, yes.
Yeah, it's
After
on you. Yeah,
arrival,
okay.
yes, after your arrival, you will be given a place in our campus, yes, a dormitory room, and you will be given yes.
Yeah, there are more questions to you, Konstantin. Is there clinical medicine specific in masters in endocrinology?
A clinical psychology, excuse me, clinical
Yeah, I'm
psychology.
trying to follow because there are so many
Yeah, so
messages.
many,
Yes,
yes.
yeah, so many
So
messages.
we
Our
have
public health, yeah,
we
yes.
have psychology programs, but not a clinical psychology. Talking about, excuse me, psychology, we have just talked about it. Physiotherapy, it is a part of a PhD program. PhD program. Zoology, we have already passed it. Surgery medicine, it is part of PhD student program also.
Surgery.
Endocrinology also is a part of PhD program.
And there was a master's in surgery.
Now we have there are some programs about surgery, but now they are predominantly in Russian. So for international students, PhD programs in this area are available.
And I guess there's a question to both universities. Are there master's degree programs in environmental science and ecology? Ekaterina, does your university offer this program? And then same question to Konstantin.
I can tell about ecology.
Oh, yeah, yes,
Yes,
please,
we have a very interesting track of pharmaceutical ecology. I am one of the professors who study our master students in this program, so you're welcome. It is a part of a biotechnology master program.
Ekaterina, do you offer the same program? So I can see, no, I'm not muted. Good. Ekaterina? All right, then another question to you, Konstantin. Rehabilitation science.
Rehabilitation science, if we're talking about our scholarship program, yes, it is available in PhD student program. Of course, it is available in residency, but for now, residency is not a point of our conversation.
Okay, more questions to you. Could you just take those questions from the chat?
Bachelor degree, yes, is a part of another meeting.
So there's another one, just a second. Rural, yeah, environmental science and urbanism. The details of the two colleges that are explained today are city. As far as I understand the question, it concerns the programs in rural studies and urbanism and rural studies.
I think that master program in public health, so-called salutogenic design, is dedicated exactly to urbanism, to medically designed urbanism.
Yeah. Yes. Another question. What is there was a question to your university, but you know the meeting chat is moving so quickly and messages keep coming. So I lost track of the last one. If you can take, if you can check, yeah, and I will.
Yeah, I see something about
yes.
25,000 of rubles, enough to live in Russia. It depends on your lifestyle. So I hope it can be enough for you. PhD in chemistry. PhD in chemistry is available. It is a part of fundamental medicine sciences. Yes, and public policy is not about us.
Okay, and there was a question, medical physics. So
Medical
there is a question about medical
available
physics.
is of course available in our doctoral programs. Yes, of fundamental medical sciences and biological sciences.
Last question, probably infectious diseases.
Infectious disease also in PhD program.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
practically all the clinical programs are available in our university in residency and in PhD student programs. So now for our participants of our scholarship program is available PhD student program in clinical area.
Yes, thank you, Konstantin. So I think we should check if Ekaterina has received questions that she would like to take now. Well, probably not. There was a question. About international relations, whether we could recommend this or that program in international relations, or this or that university. I think that each participant has to decide for himself or herself what university to go to and which program to enroll in. And just a helpful tip: please check the map of Russia, because Russia is a vast country, and our organizing universities are located all over the country. So please read about the region, about the university, check the geographical location of the university. And again, I would like, because there are so many questions pertaining to the availability of this or that degree program, whether it is run by this or that university, please check the website of the global of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, organized by global universities, the Association of Global Universities. And you can find this information about degree programs on the websites of universities. Please check this very useful resource, very convenient to use. And I can see that my colleagues from the project office have answered already many questions about the availability of degree programs. Probably we can take, Konstantin, we can take a couple of questions because it's already past 11 Moscow time, so we can take a couple of questions still. Konstantin.
Yes, I see many questions about master programs of biotechnology. Here is main direction biotechnology and several tracks. Medical biotechnology, it is biotechnology master program. Pharmaceutical ecology and immunobiology remedies. So please, you are welcome at these programs.
Yeah, there's a question. Can we use Open Door scholarship projects to apply for PhD in clinical medicine and also masters in public health biology? So I suppose my colleagues from the project office could take this question. I suppose yes, but we will need some clarification. Do you offer agricultural biotechnology in your university?
In our university, we have a medical biotechnology.
Medical biotechnology. Okay. Yes. Very good. Konstantin, thank you very much. You have taken, I don't know, dozens and dozens and dozens of questions, but which is good because it shows that participants are interested in coming to your university, in enrolling in your degree programs that your university offers. Thank you very much. Konstantin,
you.
for your presentation, and of course, it's available in the section about on the Open Doors website. Okay, thank you very much once again. Which university is good? Maybe the last question. Which university is good for linguistics? So once again, I would like to say that it's up to you. We cannot recommend you this or that university specializing in languages and linguistics or in international relations. You have to surf the internet. You have to check the websites of universities. You have to read reviews, because we live in the era of, in the digital era, and we can find lots of useful information online. So having said that, I would like to thank our guest speakers for their highly informative, very interesting presentations. And I would like to thank all participants for showing so much interest in participating in the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. And I think we should call it a day. If you have not received a clarification, or if you have not received the answer to your question, please write to the web address which is specified, which is on the website in the support section. Again, I repeat myself, all recordings of all the presentation and the recording of the meeting is available in the About section on the website of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. So thank you very much once again, and have a good day.